here in Estonia, the 2025 EPBF European Pool Championships being held in the beautiful city of Estonia. This is a match between Anna GRADISNIK from Slovenia. She's 28, playing Euro Tour since the 2012. Her first success was in 2013, a second place in 2013, 15 and 18, and her first win was in 2021. Her opponent is Shirin VOLERY from Switzerland, an 18-year-old. Her first Euro win was last year in July. And this is a race to 9 playing 9 ball, race to 7 playing 9 ball, 52 players, 22 countries represented. And here we are breaking off in the first match. This is George Teachea with Pascal de Schmidt, bringing you the live action from Estonia. Pascal.
Hey George, it's a pleasure to sit here with you again. Well, exciting stuff to come. I'm not sure though about, maybe I was just checking the same statistics and stats from the ladies, and I think, I'm not sure if you got them mixed up. I think Anna is the one who had her first win in July last year. But that doesn't really matter now.
Two to the 3 will be, she's going to overrun it, it looks like. And she has right behind the 8. A tough shot now on the 3 ball. The good thing about 9 ball is you don't have to call the shot, and she can kick at this and possibly play safe, run into another ball. Young Shirin, there it is. See, it's exactly a measured safety there, but at the same time a little bit aggressive, and was able to pocket the 8. That's the difference between 9 ball and 10 ball. In 10 ball, she could be put back in by her opponent. In 9 ball, she continues to shoot. Cross bank, I think she can see it to the side pocket.
Yeah, the double kiss was always dangerous. No real harm
Yes,
done.
the ball was on the rail, so it would be very dangerous. Our first look at the Slovenian.
Years old, has been a runner-up in 3 Euro Tours, and has won European 8-ball title last year. Wow, what a shot she played there. No, real good shape. Well, a dual ball bank shot. But she looks sharp, and she's not afraid to attack. Interesting. Taking
Bank shot here, you think?
Well, I think
there's no position.
No, I know, but I also thought he was gonna play a safety on the previous shot, so wouldn't be surprised.
She's playing one now and found cover.
Oh, that's a good touch. Expect
nice safety.
Expect Shirin to at least hit the ball with the jump. If she makes the ball, it will be a really good chance for position. She's going 2, maybe 3 or 4 rails position. First, has to make good contact. And now we're back to the first shot. So she
exactly the same shot.
Yeah, Anna can show us if she can play the shot again. That would be something.
She might come in tighter behind. Yeah, she might come in tighter behind the 5 here. Oh, it looks like she's going for the bank. No, she went for the same safety. Measuring the speed of the 3 ball to get it to the middle of the table. She's left a little shot here. Sitting will have to be careful with the side pocket.
Yeah, that's a good call, George. So
as she comes down for this 5.
Inside, if she wants to go. Yeah.
Oh.
Well.
Now, that is a bad roll.
Such a brave shot.
Ran into the 7. Go. This is a tough hit. Can she see enough to get behind it? It looks like it. Oh, she could kick and stick here. And
well, she tried. Look at 5.
It's going to go in. It's going to go in.
So
we've had some very nice shots already here in the opening of this first game. And a straight in 9 ball for game number 1. An opener, and with an exciting shot on the 5 that went all the way up in the corner. She's able to capitalize and take the first game in this race to 7.
Yeah.
What an opener. We had 3 very nice shots there, Pasi.
Yeah, Anna was looking, well, a little bit annoyed by the fluke. Can't really blame her.
Well,
such
is
a
it
big event?
You know, Pasi, is it really a fluke when she kicks the ball, makes good contact, and holds the cue ball? You know, there's a certain degree of reward for making a good hit. And that's one of the things that 9 ball provides that you cannot play in 10 ball or 8 ball. You have to call the ball. Here, there's a certain element of luck that can be taken into account when you're shooting. You can say, well, if I hit this, it's going to go in this direction. And it makes for exciting two-way shots. Makes 9 ball much more exciting, and you know, the results aren't guaranteed. For instance, this jump shot, she could jump this if she wanted to, but of course the push out is, well, where do you push here?
Yeah, well, fair point.
She might,
George.
Yeah, she. Go, Pasi. One way, okay.
Well, I think it's a fair point about the two-way shots, and you know, just try to hit the ball as good as possible, and then you know, a lot of times good things will happen, especially when you're positive in the game. I think all the pool players will recognize that when you're feeling good, then momentum more often switch towards you. When you're positive, just try to make good contact, good shots. How about this one, George?
Very nice shot.
That's also interesting when you play a push out and your opponent takes us on and makes the shot and maybe clears up some well, mental, psychological warfare. So a little bit of a touchy shot coming up. Well, I thought the 4 was passing the 6. If so, if she wants to play position for the 4, she have to cross the position line of the 4 if she's going 2 rails. So sensitive for speed. because she feels
Look
the
out for the
table already.
5.
Yeah. So close. But that's, yeah, it's just what I said. It's always a little bit dangerous if you're gonna cross the line of position. Didn't have much choice there, to be honest.
Straightforward kick shot could go into the 9.
Yeah, you're right. Well,
Instead, it goes to the rail in another shot.
so you made your they are making your point here, George. That's very
It's an important
interesting.
point in 9-ball. That's what makes 9-ball so much fun and such a gambling game.
Wow, what a good hit. And I think you're totally right. If you hit it that well, deserves a little bit of luck.
You know, I believe a player makes their own luck by making good hits and solid hits with the right speed. So that's when you get in trouble. Misses like that. Long pot.
Yeah, and also have to watch out for the side pocket. She's pointing where she wants to fall on the rail, but have to put a little bit of drawing maybe. Yes. Well.
Look at this. Look at this combo setup. That's fortune.
Well, I think, well, I would have preferred the 9 not being in the way. I think the 3 balls would be easier than the combination. Well,
So would I. I'm surprised you didn't roll the cue ball on top of the 9. Right up against it, because this gives up a bank shot and position on the 7 for the same corner that she's banking the 6 to.
Yeah, it's pretty doable bank shot. Could even play this with a little bit of safety in mind, with the right speed. Yeah, good bank shot. How's the shape on the 7 there, George?
She's
Looks
perfect.
really good to me.
A little follow. Just get past the side pocket and she'll have a good shot on the 9 with the cue ball. Straightforward drill shot here.
Nearly. Whoa, almost scratched. I was gonna say almost hit the point. Just avoided the point, but almost scratched there. Maybe a little bit of adrenaline first for the first win, the first rack. There you have it, 1-1. I think both ladies are looking ready to go, ready to play. Could be an interesting and tight match, George.
So far, we're tied at 1 with Anna coming up with a solid shot there on that bank on the 6 to take this game, coming down for position. The safety by the young Voleri from Switzerland left a little bit to be desired and gave up a bank shot. Maybe she thought her opponent would not take it, but she did, and she converted to a win. The ladies over here, you have Jasmine Ocean and Maite Robero. Jasmine from Austria, Maite is from Spain, and back to this game from Slovenia. GRADISNIK to break game number 3. 1 ball straight to the side. I might make note that the 9 ball is being spotted. It's on the spot, so they'll be playing the 1 to the side and the wing ball on the break. That was a very nice break. Very well controlled.
There was even a 3-9 staying up there. Really nice, but got kicked by the 8. So first shot looks like the biggest. A little bit sensitive drawback for 3 in the middle. Or oh, does it pass? It does. Would have liked maybe just a little bit bigger angle. See what she does.
She's given herself a shot to come off the rail here, to come down for the 5, past the 8.
Yeah, I think this is perfect.
Nice tempo, nice speed. On the rail, though, it's where she does not want to be on the rail. And fairly straight in. Pasi, can she follow this ball and get on the short side of this? No, she's straight in.
I think she just has a small angle, so maybe she could go with follow and inside to play the 6 in the same.
If she can get by the 6. Yes, perfect. Not too far.
9 ball.
And that's the second time, possibly the third, that she's done this. A jump shot.
Extension.
I would kick this with speed because the cue ball could stay there and the ball could go 2 rails around the 8-9 and get safe. She wants to jump it with her playing cue, not a jump cue. Is she that good at jumping?
I'll see. She went for your shot there, George.
Well, good speed here, not soft. And that was the possibility. Yeah, when they're that close together, I mean, the 9 ball was kind of far away and she had to get the cue ball down. The jump was very difficult, especially with your playing cue.
Being a lefty really helps the shot. Wow. That was really thin, but she played it super controlled. Would have liked a little bit more angle here though, but so watch out to not try to force the angle. Good job.
The young lady from Switzerland trying to get a game lead here. And she does. She's given up an advantage here. She is much younger than her opponent, much less experienced. And also in Fargo, she trails by over 100 points. She is a 553 Fargo compared to a 679 for Anna. So Shireen is at a disadvantage, but leads 2-1. She won the opening game, and now this one.
Over 100 points, George.
Yes.
That's
and
a
this
lot.
Is your 10 ball. This is your 8 ball champion. Jasmine Ocean. She won the 8 ball championship here. So far we've had straight pool, 10 ball, 8 ball, and Germany leading in the medal count. This young lady has a bright future in pool if she decides to keep playing. She's well poised. She seems to have a good instinct for the game with the way she shoots and carries herself around the table. Just come off the rail, don't get behind the 7, she's on the 3. And look at this 4-9 combo. Lined up rather nice. It's worth taking a crack.
Yeah, especially with the 3 ball being pretty straight on the 3 ball. Would have liked a little bit further from the rail. So
she's
George,
got to work with what she has.
Do you like shooting this hard or soft?
Medium speed so the 9 ball doesn't hang. You just want to make sure if you shoot that shot that if it doesn't hang in the pocket to lose the game to your opponent.
Surely didn't hang, but was also not even in the jaw. Was a little bit more difficult, I think, with the white ball being close to the rail.
With the 7 over the pocket, the 6 ball up next, pocketing the 5 pretty much wins you this game because the 8-9 combo is almost unmissable.
Yeah, I think you're right there. This one is a little bit tricky though. Made that look easy. So, you know, sometimes when I watch the ladies play, I think sometimes wonder why there is a ladies division, because some of the ladies are so good. They would have really good chances against a lot of the men.
Should probably come to the bottom here. 2 rails out to the middle of the table. Guaranteeing her a nice layout for the 8-9 combo. Very well played. Now, almost ball in hand position. If the cue ball was right where her cue is lined up, I would say the 9 ball is unmissable. From here, it's a high percentage. And down he goes, and we're tied at 2. The Swiss player will be breaking. It is alternate break. Young Miss VOLERY from Switzerland. No, it looks like Anna was going to be breaking. That's right, Anna won, didn't she? Anna won the lag. We must remember that we have a 3-point rule here in 9 ball. 3 balls must cross the top of the table. And with 2 balls in, that's 2. And did the 6 ball cross? Well, she's good. Legal break. Explain that rule for us, Basi.
Well, you have to at least have 3 balls over the headline from where the players are breaking, but every potted ball on the break counts as a ball over the line. So, for example, if you would have made 3 balls on the break, then no balls have to go over the line, and if you have an illegal break, so if you don't make that requirement, the other player has the option to take over the table, but you can't play a push out, so you just, or you take it or you give it back to your opponent.
You think she'll stay on the same side on the left here to come down for the 6? I like that. Coming right down to where the cue ball is. A little bit further.
Yeah, middle of the table would also be good. The line wasn't ready there to go to the middle, so this is very nice automatic position to the 8 ball. So this would be the first break and run of this match.
Very nice play from GRADISNIK. And as you said, a break and run. Now she leads 3 games to 2. And here's where the experience has an advantage, but the ambition of the youth can come up and overcome that. She'll be breaking, playing 9 ball. Lots of positives in that. We are playing a golden breaks, Hussey.
Yeah, golden breaks, well, would be something that's always spectacular for the players. Can be really mentally really tough to lose a rack to your opponent with the golden break, but it's part of the game.
Well, no golden break there, but there is a shot on the 1 with position for the 2. Just get to the middle of the table.
Yeah, so Anna sent out a message to Shirin there, saying like, hey, we were on 2-2, I'm warmed up now, break and run, so show me what you got.
And she started out showing her a good break. Good position. Cue ball, trying to get the cue ball to about where it is now.
Yeah, this is a really nice layout. I think key shot is here from the 3 to the 5. If she can land straight on the 5 into any pocket, I would say that's rack over. I think she could just hold this for the 6. If not, she has to cross over and have to negotiate with the 9 ball, trying to not be hampered.
She can just bring the cue ball directly at the 9. Hit it with a decent speed. It's a long pot, but a nice tempo here and a nice speed to go bring the cue ball to where the 9 ball is now. Being careful not to go above it. Nicely done.
Yeah, I like Just a little bit of a bigger angle maybe. On the 7 ball. Wow. I think she's just okay.
She just got that to where the 9 ball won't really interfere with her cueing. She can use a little bit of left English and come up for the 8 in the side, or take it straight in the corner. She decided to go around. She's going to have to run the cue ball here to the middle of the table, 2 rails. Was she going to draw over? Interesting. Oh, she had a less angle than I thought.
Yeah.
I thought she was going to have to go up and down.
Thought the same thing. Sometimes the camera angles can be deceiving a little bit.
But the player knows where she's at, and she plays the right shot and gets perfect and has a break and run of her own. She answers. And that's a very, very strong answer to the older and more experienced GRADISNIK. Nice job by the youngster.
Yeah, I think it's a very strong answer, and also very nice to see she puts the pressure on Anna. So Anna's turn now to hold serve, as they say.
Similar to a tennis match where they alternate breaks, alternate serves in games. There goes the 5. Is that the 4? She's made 3 balls on the break here, and a good shot on the 1. The 3 ball available. We may see another break and run here.
Yeah,
the only thing I could see go wrong is maybe that side pocket coming into play as she plays this position on this 3 ball.
Well, I shall learn you like a Dutch term we use for that shot. If you scratch with this shot in the middle here in the Netherlands, or a part of the Netherlands, we call that an OC special. It's a really talented player from the Netherlands who sometimes, well, a lot of times, scratched that way. So he's super talented, but also have played some, well, you could say a little bit dumb mistakes.
Careless mistakes.
Yeah, so much. Well, always the scratch in the side, directly in the side, and just played it so much times that.
It's an obvious error when you when that error is made. You just have to bop yourself on the forehead and go, "I know better than that." Yeah. Now she's got good position to go to the 6 ball here, 2 rails.
Yeah,
a little bit of elevation could make a difference in the shot.
Wow, she played that really, really well.
Same type of shot for the 7 here. I like going the 2 rails and not just 1. Always come into the position on the same angle as the pocket. And a nice angle to go to the 9 ball posse.
Yeah, she played this really good. I was especially impressed by the shot bridging over the other ball, the long pot, which shows you how sharp she's shooting. She also looks very good in her fundamentals. Good stroke. Keeps her head still.
And that's 2 break-in runs from GRADISNIK. Now can the youngster from Switzerland, young Shireen VOLERY, answer with one of her own again? What a statement that would make.
Yeah, it's 3 break-in runs in a row now, so that would be something to keep this up the rest of the match, right?
It certainly would, and just shows how pre-game jitters can happen. And there you saw Maite Roberto miss that 7 ball, and stretching over the table can force errors too. Well, she's made a ball. I don't think she'll be aggressive with a 1.
No, she didn't make a ball there.
She 4, 9. No, she didn't. I can't count.
And I'm not sure if this was a legal break also. Oh, I think the 6 is just okay. And the 3 went in and out, I think.
Yes, it did. She'll get down by the behind these wall of balls down here. Good speed on the 1. That was the most important thing, was the speed on the 1 ball to the middle of the table. She would probably find cover at the other end because there's so many balls that could come into play. She's going to give this a little twister. Yeah, she's going to twist it around the 5. And didn't twist. The music wasn't loud enough.
I like that.
You know the old twist with Chubby Checker?
Yeah, of course I do. Yeah. Chubby Checker, and there's also the Twist and Shout from the Beatles, of course.
That's right. That's right. I just saw a nice name that I recognized there on the billboard, and it was Billiard Beckman. He handles most of the Predator tables over in Europe. I've met him a couple of times in Austria. Very nice gentleman. Of course, the sponsors for this tournament are Predator Group, Simonis Cloth, Aramith Balls, Langoni Cues, Kamui Brand, and a clearance here by GRADISNIK would pay dividends here, as she would take a 2-game lead.
Big shot needed here.
She has to come between the 5 and the 7, and then the A ball could come into play too. It's not going to happen.
Oh, she just came up short for a few inches. That's tough. No, we've already seen some kick shots, so we know she's probably gonna hit this. Can she also make this one? Oh no, cue ball.
Well, looks like a wheel fell off on that kick shot. It's kind of, you feel like it's kind of unlucky that that ball follows into the pocket.
Yeah.
But it works good for the youngster.
Is she going?
The young left-hander from Switzerland. Interesting, she decided to go around the ball and come into the line of the positional shot instead of coming underneath a 6 and going across her positional. angle.
Judged that well. The only thing, she left it a little bit long, so maybe a small tester here for the youngster.
Oh.
That shot a little bit too much stroke. She hit it too good. So has to go long
She has a big decision.
long reel. Or go for the bank shot. Bank shot would provide pretty automatic position, I think. So there's some value in that.
Well, if she doesn't go for the bank, I would try to leave the 6 ball in the middle of the short rail. Oh, the cut. She had the cut. I didn't see that.
Wow. And she has some kind of position. It's not easy, but at least she has options now. She can play safe or attack. I think she's looking at making the cut. No. Finding cover, but didn't find it. Expect
Which way to go? Behind the 8 with the... Which way do you go here, Pascal?
Well, I would like to go for the bank here. Leave the cue ball somewhere around the short rail. Bit of safety in mind with the 9 maybe being in the way.
And she's taking it, but, well, she's got a good shot here. These are testers. Lined up nice, but very close to the cue ball.
Oh, she's elevating a little bit here.
Yeah, she'll probably stay right there and play the 9 ball on the side is what her position will probably do. It's the simplest way to play it. Plus, the closer the ball is, the cue ball is to the rail, if she happens to miss, the more safety value it has.
Well, she's looking at the safety.
All safety. She's afraid of scratching in the corner by drawing the ball back.
But the left.
And actually, that was a very, very smart move. Except that she's left the shot.
Oh. Made that look easy in the heart of the pocket. Overran a little bit though. This is far from easy.
And there was no reward for a good shot, but she played the ball there, so now she has to handle what she's left.
Wow.
And down it goes.
Both
Tied at
ladies are
4.
not backing up.
No, it's 100 points difference in Fargo, which means, you know, in Fargo you would think that you would expect a 7-4 score, and here we are tied at 4. And young Volery is sticking to her guns and playing some very good and smart pool. GRADISNIK to break in game number 9 in a race to 7.
Yeah, it was also a little bit careless, both with a safety, leaving a shot for the opponent, both making a ball after. So what are we looking at? Where do you push out to here, George? Do you kick at this?
I would push out to the upper left-hand corner as she stands here. She could, oh, there's no kick and stick. Yeah. if she puts it against the rail, she's going to get it back. Because there's no cover, you have to go for the bank here. There's no real safety because I don't think you can hold behind the 5. And the bank shot is as bank shots go, would be a higher percentage bank shot. Still a toughie, but I think she goes for this bank shot.
Is the cut shot on?
She's just going to go, yeah, that won't be a safety there. I like going for that one. Get the cue ball up by the side pocket, you'd have a good shot on the 2 ball and could start a run. If you miss the 1, it could end up in the middle of the long rail and leave a bank shot back, which is what she's left here. So, matter of choice.
Yeah, but
the youngster
I like
chose
that way of thinking.
safe. I'm sorry?
I like that way of thinking, looking for the opportunities.
Yeah, 9-ball provides you that. 9-ball provides you a lot of options where other games, you know, well, 8-ball, of course, you have many options because many balls. But 10-ball, you can't play 2 ways. And there's no luck involved. Sometimes when you go for the short rail banks, for instance, it can go cross rail to the opposite pocket you're playing in and work in your favor. Here goes the cue ball. Oh, close. Now see here, she has a good chance to get behind the 5 ball, just drawing the ball up. And she's tried that. Now here you might go for the bank, but missing on the right side and bringing those 3 balls into play because you're going to try to leave the cue ball right by the 5, is it the 4 ball on the left here? Yes, right over here, perfect. It's got it, there it is. Little jump shot. She's hit that very nicely and really gauged the speed well.
If she goes for the jump, that side pocket
think
isn't big from where the 1 ball is laying.
Yeah. It looks like she can kick it. And actually that's a good shot because the angle, the cue ball sticks there and she has shape on the 2 and this one can go in. A good shot to measure. Good try. Now, an opening for the young lady. Miss VOLERY with a shot to the side.
It's nice to see that little bit of tactical play in between all the runouts.
You saw that safety coming, huh, Pascal?
Yeah. It was laying there so nicely. The attacking shot was on, but the safety was so high percentage.
Yeah, sometimes we forget those because in 9-ball, to me, 9-ball is a very aggressive game. In 10-ball, I would have looked at the safety. In 9-ball, I look to go. Nice hit. Oh.
Again.
Is that the second time she's done that? Didn't she do that to the right-hand lower corner pocket once before on a kick?
I hope she doesn't want to do this to all the pockets.
Hits the ball full and follows it in.
Yeah, feels a little bit unlucky, right?
Yes,
but
it is.
On the other hand, it was this young Shirin who played the safety and got rewarded for it. And that a lot. I think she just came up pretty perfect, but I thought she was playing position for the other side pocket.
It's funny having ball in hand, Pascal. I thought she would just give herself more angle and come straight across to the other rail and play the 4 in the opposite corner. Or in the same corner, excuse me. But now she's opened it up.
How's the speed? How's the speed? Oh
Wow,
no!
it's not good. It's not good.
So that is tough to handle. Just played a really good safety, got rewarded with the highest reward ball in hand. And then, yeah, you kinda mess up with the first shot with the position. Because of that you get a kind of a butterfly effect. This one is a little bit too hard also. I think she tried to leave it a little bit on the other side with the other angle, easier to reach. Oh, she's pretty tall, luckily for her. She can reach this. No problem then, you should say.
Oh, her speed's gonna be a little... Oh, barely made it to where she has a good shot. Another inch and she would have been in trouble.
Still a bit harder than she would have liked. I think they both are starting to feel all the pressure of the championships. 4-4, both ladies looking sharp.
And in this winner's qualification match, she pockets the ball. Nice shot. We have quite a few matches going on in this winner's qualification. You have Vanya Franco leading Pia Filler 4-3. On the other table that we're looking at here, you have Mike De Ropero trailing Jasmine Ocean 3-2. Ina Kaplan has already won her match at 7-0 over Emilia Bistrańska. Tina Vogelman and Johanna Idelkofer are tied at 5. Olivia Zaluska and Katarzyna Wezolowska. Wezolowska is leading 5-3. Ekem Avicii and Romina Link are tied at 4. And we are back to the live action.
I have to say, George, you're really good with the names. Some names from other countries are so hard to pronounce sometimes, but I think you're doing a really good job.
Thank you. But you know, we all got to be good at something. You call the shots, I'll call the names.
I like that. Well, but you're obviously good at calling the shots also, so I feel like I'm too long behind here.
Does she have a shot on this one ball? Or is she going to be trying to... it's got a double kiss. Oh, wait, she beat the kiss. Very, very, very well done. That was a good shot to get out of the kiss. Playing it that way.
Indeed. And finding the cover also.
See, I would go the opposite way. She's going 2 rails to kick at this. And from behind this, she's done a good job. Does it have a chance?
I think she left the combination. Or is the 6 in the way for the combination?
I'm not sure if she can see the right side of the 1 to make the combo.
think you're right, and she played a very smart shot here.
Let's see which side of the one ball she decides to hit. It would be the side above the pocket, because if she hits the bottom side of the one, the cue ball goes in the drink. Very softly here. Oh, she could make it. Oh my.
Oh, they have it, George. We don't see anything.
Well, you know, the players at the table always have the big advantage. We're looking at a monitor and they're looking at the round balls, and they can see every angle.
But that was really thin, so well spotted.
Very nice shot.
I'm looking.
Let's see if this A ball comes into play.
Oh.
Look at this.
Wow.
This is lined up for a combination.
Yeah, she's asking the referee to watch, I think, because it's gonna be very close with the 5 ball laying so close to where she wants to hit the 2.
Extension.
Taking the extension. I have to say, I'm not sure if this is on.
Oh.
Just off. And she hit it just hard enough so that the 3-9 does not line up.
But the referee called the fall there, so she hit the wrong ball first. So a chance here for Anna to go 2 racks in front. A little bit of work to do though.
The work is from the 4 to the 5.
Yeah. Also have to avoid the 7 and the 9. So it's easy to avoid, for example, the 9, but then the 7 comes into play. Maybe bump into the 9 a little bit. Just wanted to leave a bigger angle to make sure the 7 and the 9 weren't coming into play, but left a very tough cut shot if she would have liked to attack. Well, the cue ball is gonna be flying.
Extension.
Maybe go into the 6. And then, yeah, where does it end up?
With right English, I think she can get the cue ball down by the 5. Can she beat that corner of the side pocket and get behind the 5 here? She's going to do this very soft and use the 6 for cover. No, she's going for it. And going to make the 6 also. And make the 6 also. Wow, what a shot.
6 nearly went in, but she made this beautiful cut shot. Also got the cue ball to stop on the 6, but left the cue ball on the rail, which makes this very difficult.
Time.
Yeah, that was never easy.
Well, after watching the young VOLERY from Switzerland cut balls, she might cut this one and get on the 6 ball. Or she has a very high percentage bank. And she went for the bank. and got neither the cut nor the bank nor position.
So I think you have to draw this one, George. Or can she go topspin and avoid 9?
She can do one of two things. I believe from the angle that we can see here, she might be able to follow the ball and miss the 7. She might be able. She can go 3 rails for position on the 6, like this, and now hit the rail here and come out.
Is she okay? Maybe this is just cuttable. But it will be a stretch.
Yeah. This is a very big game. She gets on the hill and has a 2-game lead. And she's got the ball. Now will she have the position? It's not perfect, but it is decent position. She has to come with a
well, from this angle it looks very doable. To stay still here. Not sure if she has enough angle to go to the long rail, otherwise she's gonna draw. Oh, she forced it into the long rail. What a great shot.
good power. And this to get on the hill with a 2-game lead. We've had a pretty good quality matches. We've seen some exciting shots. We had 3 break and runs in the middle of the set. 2 by GRADISNIK and 1 by VOLERY. I believe. And these young ladies here, Jasmine Ocean and Maite Ropero. Jasmine leads 4 games to 3. Johanna Eidelkoffer has already won 7-5 over Tina Vogelman. Anymore. GRADISNIK on the hill here. Tied at 5 is Camille Chevret and Angelina Lubinaz. And then we have Elena Nyberg Benjamin, 5-4 over Lina Primus from Poland. Victoria Nagorna tied at 5 with Veronika Udbertova. Sandra Baumgartner has defeated Encarnacion Garcia from Spain 7-2. Jasmine walking around the table. Like I said, I think she's leading 4-3. Looks in good form to take her win number 5 here. She's got 4 balls left. 5 balls. Jasmine won the 8 ball. It just finished. the 14-1. That was the first 3 days of the tournament. Tobias Bongers from Germany in the men's defeated Poland's Mateusz Negoki to win. Mateusz runner-up. In the women's straight pool, Pia Filler defeated Ina Kaplan from Germany, an all-German affair in the finals. In the 10-ball, Konrad Yushushin defeated Stefan Kasper from Germany, again an all-German affair. 2 finals, 4 contestants. In the women, Anna Gafati, the young 20-year-old from Turkish Cypriot, defeated Sara Rocha from Portugal in the final to win. And in the 8-ball, Stefan Kasper from Germany defeated Poland's Wojciech Szewczak. And of course, Jasmine at the table now that you're looking at defeated Pia Filler in the 8-ball portion of the tournament segment. So some champions coming out of here. Jasmine with her 61st title by winning the women's 8-ball. Our ladies are back, and Pascal will walk you through this rack.
Well, at least I'm gonna try.
You do a great job, sir. Go for it. I'll have some coffee.
Well, on the hill, this one is important. And what a good break. Good chance here also. A little bit of a funny angle on the one with the cue ball so close to the rail, but I think if she just spots this with a little bit of top spin, maybe a hinge of right hand spin, she would be okay for the 2-3 combination, which is almost unmissable, you should say. Yeah, maybe a little bit of pressure on that shot also, because she knew this was her chance to win this match. So good chance here for the young Shirin. Came a little bit far. I think would have liked to be closer with an angle on the 2. So with these kind of shots, sometimes if you don't hit the 3 ball straight enough, yeah, the 2 is gonna be a little bit wild. She's going for the bank.
She's going for the safety. And that will play big for Miss GRADISNIK, because this is a makeable. Tough shot though, it is tough. But I believe she attacks here. She has 2-game lead. It's a spin in.
Yeah, is it frozen to the rail?
It looks like it is.
If it is, it would make it a little bit easier, but being a little bit hampered is more difficult when you play with a lot of side.
It's going to work out for her. This is a high percentage kick shot to kick this 2-ball in. These are angles that a player should practice because they come up quite a bit. And the beauty of this shot is the position going from the 2 to the 4 is there if she pockets the ball.
Yeah, Especially,
Oh,
wow, can
she can see it. She can see it. Yes, she can. In
Even
fact, she hit
the
it too
thick.
much. Exactly. Oh boy. I thought she had to kick the ball, and that would have worked for her too. Fortunately, she did not really leave a shot on the 2. It does cross bank to the side pocket, but she has to really force the cue ball around for the 4 ball. So more than likely a safety here, unless she can cut it in the side.
Well,
No safety. That is a very nice bank shot. Beautiful shot by Anna GRADISNIK.
wow, that is one for the highlight reel.
Oh, we've had a few on this match so far that I think.
So, where is the 7? George, is the 7 available in a few pockets, maybe in the side? In the right side?
It is to the side. It may be available to the corner where she's at now. Can't
So
tell
if it-
from this angle.
Oh, we're gonna see, but if it's only available in the side, yes, you would have liked a little bit of a bigger angle here to go long rail position. But yeah, she's looking at it. If it does go, it's very close. But she played perfect position.
She's playing for the corner pocket, so it must go. She looked at it closely. And from this angle, it looks like it just might. It's very tight. She may only have half a pocket.
Yeah, I'm looking at it very closely too, George, but still, I'm not sure about this pot.
Yeah, these Predator Arc tables have 4 1/4 inch pockets. She pots it, and this 9 ball to win her match in this winner's qualification. So, Shirin
there you can
VOLERY will have another opportunity to get back into it, but it looks like she might lose this match with this 9 ball.
She took a breather there. Qualification. And there she goes. Wow, what a match, George. This was a great watch. I hope